Hey, welcome to another edition of Henry Talk. I'm Steve Parker here with your candidate and mine, Henry Vassal. How are you, Henry?
Good.
Here he is. Henry is running, of course, for our Unite Rocky Hill party. I just want to point out, we had a kind of an interesting idea. We had some great feedback from the other programs. Thank you, by the way. We thought we would invite all the candidates to come in, so I have some questions I wanted to ask all the candidates. For whatever reason, the other candidates were not available. So, make it simple. Henry showed up. I'm going to talk to Henry. Ask him some questions. I think you're going to find this really interesting. All right, Henry, the first thing everybody keeps asking me is, hey, why does this guy, run for mayor? I mean, it's 3 candidates now. What made you want to, put your head back into this whole thing?
It's actually interesting. It wasn't my idea. It was the public coming forward. The public was just disappointed in the people brought forward by the 2 national parties. And they're disappointed in that they have to go in the voting booth, year after year and sort of pick the lesser of 2 evils. The problem with the national political parties is they want their slates in at all costs. They want the entire slate in, and that's all they're looking for. And it's difficult because what's good for, let's say, Oregon isn't good for Connecticut. Yeah. What's good for Montana isn't good for New Jersey. So to have a national political party tell you what's good for the entire country probably isn't the best way to do it. And being part of a national political party, they always have their thumb on you to, carry out their ways. Yep. By being an independent and running on a third party, the only one I work for is the people. So instead of a national party whip, the people are my whip, and I take my orders only from them.
Well, I will say that right now I'm so tired of the categories. You hear people just saying, the left says this, the right says this, and that divide in the middle has never seemed greater. So what you're trying to say is that your concept is to bring the parties together. Do you have different kinds of people that have the same mission as you that want to be part of your overall party?
Absolutely. So the entire slate is actually a diverse group. We're made up of Republicans, Democrats, and unaffiliated voters. The big national parties are always saying, well, we want to work across party lines, but they'll never endorse somebody from another party. Here we will, and we are, and we're showing them how it's done. We're hoping it'll catch on because we think it's important. All too often, one party will say the glass is half empty, the other party, the glass is half full. I'm saying your glass is too big. It's time for you guys to realize and listen to the voters.
I will say something. I'm surprised right now in some ways that you were able to get people from each party. And in other ways, I think it's got to be very, very refreshing. Who are some of the people that are involved on your ticket?
So we have Larry Lindenberger, construction background, former assistant chief with Rocky Hill Fire Department, 26 years, knowledgeable guy, very important for the new intermediate school that we're building. As you know, in the high school, we had cost overruns and we're having contractor lawsuits, which is going to eat away at our tax dollars. So it's important we have qualified people working on the project. We have Cindy Tangney. Several presidentially declared disasters she's been one of the leaders for. She works for a major utility company right now. Very knowledgeable, very intelligent with public safety. We have Michelle Collins, local small business owner, known by just about everybody all over town. Very intelligent, hard worker, works 12 to 15 hours a day at minimum. Frank Zepps, former deputy mayor, on Board of Education for almost a dozen years. He knows the town. He knows the way it needs to operate. Excellent asset. And also Kathy Vargas, over 20 years experience and financial background and balancing books. And we have a well-rounded out team of experience and fresh ideas to do what Rocky Hill needs to be done.
Well, so when you look at it, it sounds like you got a pretty good strength. It sounds like you definitely are ready to unite Rocky Hill. And I think the coolest thing is you've got people here in Rocky Hill that are also ready to unite Rocky Hill.
Well, you know what, too, and it's one more thing. The national parties are going to keep telling you to buy vanilla. That's the only way to do it. And I'm saying, folks, there's 31 other flavors out there. Give us a try.
I like Tutti Frutti, but that'll be another show.
Yeah, very few nuts.
Okay, Henry Vassal, Unite Rocky Hill, that's what it's all about. I'm Steve Parker. We'll catch you next time.
My name is Henry Vassal. I'm running for mayor of Rocky Hill, and I approved this message.